Hey there, Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be for my Leo single Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And Leo, this is your reading for the 4th week of September 2018. I hope all is well with you, Leo. Oops, wait one quick second. I hope all is well with you, Leo. Okay, so let me go ahead and explain how this works. This reading is not guaranteed to resonate with everyone, so I invite you to take a look at the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sometimes those may resonate more. Okay, some details may resonate with you, but other details may be for other people, so I invite you to listen to this with an open mind. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, angelicascensionstarot.com. There is a link below to the description box. And those of you who are interested, those of you who live in the Southern California area, I also offer in-person readings. So, and of course, I need to emphasize this. This can go vice versa. So if there's something here that didn't happen, that you didn't happen to play out in the reading, just, go with the understanding that this can be vice versa. Okay, it's general. So let's get into it. Leo, I feel like there's something that you want to get clear on. I feel like someone hurt you in the past, and it could have been due to some type of deception or third-party situation. I feel like you might be waiting for someone, but you're feeling very afraid that you may not hear from this person. I feel like right now there's this sense of discontent and boredom where you're not happy. You're feeling a bit unfulfilled with the way things have been going right now. There's a lack of clarity, or there's this misunderstanding of the truth that could be going on. Now, I feel like some of you Leos could be feeling like a victim. Maybe some of you are actually a victim of theft. And if this was not a literal theft, then you feel like someone was stolen from you. I also feel like some of you could be awaiting a court decision, awaiting trial. Some of you could be in court due to child support, okay? You could be, maybe discussing child support. I feel like there could even be issues here with job loss, or there's just this feeling of unfulfillment with what it is that you do career-wise. Because I'm saying this week, occupation is very real for you guys. And something in that area, occupation. But see, you come up as the Sun in reverse, Leo. So you're coming up in reverse in your reading. I feel like you're not, like I said, you're not happy in your life right now. Feeling a bit unfulfilled. Feeling a bit uncertain. Feeling like things are a bit up in the air. Possibly with court decisions, but definitely, without a doubt, this has to do with a love relationship. You feel that this person was stolen from you. I feel like there could have been issues here with gossip, or someone was a bit egotistical, a bit cocky. Be careful of that. If that's you this week, Leo, kind of steer clear of that. But I also see that some of you could be the victim of gossip. Maybe you feel like a victim in general. Okay. I'm hearing I told you so. So I feel like you may have gone into a relationship with someone. They could have been married, or they could have been in a long-term commitment with someone. I do see 3 people. Obviously, you're the single one. But I feel like there could have been other people that warned you not to get involved with this person. And I feel like now you're dealing with the repercussions of that, the pain. Maybe you feel like a laughingstock. I feel like for some of you, this could have been, sad to say, like a domestic violence situation. I feel like you could have been dealing with someone who was a bit controlling. And maybe this person left you for someone else. And you're feeling hurt, and you're feeling resentful. And maybe you're waiting to hear from this person. I feel like you feel that things happen, that the cards that were dealt to you were unfair. And I feel that you feel as though you gave more to this relationship than you got in return. Now, some of you could indeed be dealing with a Gemini, because I do see an air sign here. I feel like there's a lot of worries that are on your mind. Worries, anxieties, maybe deadlines. Maybe some of you are taking medication to cope. Okay, and maybe You're realizing that there's a need for boundaries. Now, for some of you, there could be a difference here in ethnicity, in your background. There could be a difference. But I definitely sense that there was true love. But I feel like this true love was one-sided in the past. I definitely feel like there was this sense of competition, and I feel like you took yourself out of that equation, Leo, because you got tired of feeling like you had to compete for number one in this relationship. I sense, Leo, that either this was you that left for someone else that you had a family with, you left, or they left you. And I feel like you might be willing to take a chance on love again. As difficult as this is kind of what I'm seeing. Okay? Or there could be someone coming to take a chance on you. I feel like you blocked this person out of your life. You blocked them on social media. Or there could be a path in your life that has been blocked, that blocked you from being able to move forward or pursue a job, a situation, or a person. But I'm definitely feeling like there's change coming. And change, it looks like it feel a bit uncomfortable for you. I'm seeing a lot of sadness and a bit of despair. You know, you might be feeling a bit discouraged about your circumstances, or kind of feeling like you don't know how to change your circumstances at this point. I do see where some of you, children or animals or pets, could be relevant in your situation. But on the flip side of that, on the positive side of that, I do see that you have a guardian angel that's watching over you. Spirit wants you to know that your prayers have been answered and they've been heard, and that things are happening exactly as they should be this week. But you may not be clear of that, okay? Because I'm feeling like there's a need to get grounded. I feel like you're definitely off kilter this week. You're not centered. You don't realize that you have the ability to change your circumstances, but it's because of your state of mind. I feel like someone betrayed you, stabbed you in the back. Someone that you trusted ran their mouth about you for some of you. And you're still feeling hurt. Okay, because I'm saying that you're the laughing stock, or you feel like the laughing stock. I feel like someone took your kindness for weakness. Someone stole from you. Someone hurt you, and you haven't quite healed from these issues in the past. I feel like there's a gift coming your way, or you have some type of gift that spirit and spirit guides and God want you to put to use. Spirit is saying use your imagination to change your circumstances. Use your imagination to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. Imagination is a very powerful tool, is what I'm seeing. And Spirit wants you to continuously see and feel what it is that you want, and you'll make it happen in your life. But I do sense that there's going to be a need to take courage. And there's going to be a need for patience in this situation. There is some type of disharmony that you are dealing with someone that hurt you in the past. And I feel like some of you are aware that this person was meant to be in your life. But, you know, this person has pulled away from you emotionally, and you just want to know where you stand with this person. See that your third eye is completely open, or there's a need to get grounded so you can clearly hear the messages from your spirit guides, because I do see that they are speaking to you. I do see successes around the corner, but there is a need for nurture, and you don't feel nurtured or loved right now. I just see that you feel like a victim, and it's causing you these feelings of being frazzled. Okay, everything's up in the air right now. I'm seeing sadness, depression, and some of you may have lost a pet. Yeah. You might feel like you're at a disadvantage in your life. There could even be injuries here. Be careful this week. There could be injuries. But I feel like, yeah, you feel like your world is just falling apart. You feel distraught emotionally, and I feel like you're trying to get over those feelings. I feel like there's someone that you absolutely love, Leo, and you're having a very hard time getting over this person. So I want you to, for those of you who are new to my channel, I do a spread for you, and I do a spread for your cross-watcher and how they may be feeling. So again, I want to give you a clear reminder that these messages can go vice versa. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, or were dealing with a Capricorn. I'm feeling like someone had a reality check. I feel like someone was headed in the wrong direction in life. Could have been with addictions. It could have been with living the fast life, fast money. I feel like there was a path that you were on that seemed great at the time, but just ended up not being all that you hoped it to be. I'm hearing it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Yeah, so I feel like you were at war with someone. Okay, a war of words. But this could have even turned physical, like I said earlier. I feel like you blocked someone, Leo, but you may be at the point of feeling like you want to reach out and communicate with them, even though there is coldness and bitterness between the two of you. Now with your career, I see discontent and boredom, but this feeling of being trapped in fear because you realize that you have responsibilities to take care of, but deep down inside, you're not happy and fulfilled with what it is that you're doing. You might be feeling that something that you want to go after, that path is blocked. Okay, but everything happens for a reason. I do see that you don't see clearly what's going on around you, or you need clarity with someone that you are dealing with. I do see that someone lied to you in the past. And you're waiting, but deep down inside, you're starting to feel like you're waiting for nothing. So you may actually be the one to take initiative to reach out to this Gemini, because I keep seeing Gemini pop up for you guys. Not to say that it's just a Gemini, but I see Capricorn as well. Now this autumn season, this turn of season could bring some type of change for you. I'm sorry if you hear a background noise. It's my little boy in the bathtub. Okay, I feel like the autumn season could definitely bring a change for you. Okay, I feel like there's someone that you absolutely love, someone that you are enamored by, Leo. And I feel like you're ready to reach out to them. You're ready to bridge the gap between the two of you, because I do sense that for some of you, this could be a long distance relationship, or this could be someone at a distance from you. Maybe it was someone that you were married to. I'm seeing court, so some of you could be becoming newly single, Leo, right? You could be getting divorces, or this is someone that you wanted to be married to, but things just kind of fell apart. They left you for someone else. I feel like you want to reach out to them, but you're a bit reluctant to, because you don't feel like they're wanting to work on it. But deep down inside, I feel like, Leo, you want to return to this person, but right now you feel like you're worlds apart. Whether this is literal worlds apart, right? Or this is just emotional. Or maybe you feel like the two of you are just headed in different directions. But I feel like you want this thing to come together. There's some type of plan that you're devising, and you want this plan to come together. Now, some of this definitely does have to do with work. Maybe you feel like there's a lot of fierce competition or petty arguing with your job situation, a lot of gossip, phony accusations going on. There could even be someone stealing from you at work, stealing your ideas, stealing your words, this type of thing. I feel like you had this on again, off again thing with this person that you absolutely feel this deep connection with, and you would love nothing more but to be with them again, Leo. But this is the thing. There's deep-seated trust issues here because this person lied to you. I feel like this person was very careless with your heart, was a bit selfish, and had issues here with ego, as I said before. You don't know where you stand in this relationship. And I feel like you're ready to settle things. You're ready to find balance in your life. You're ready to get rid of these worries, okay? Because I feel like there's someone that's really on your mind, but you can't get them off your mind. And I feel like you feel very distracted. Yeah, so I do see Virgo, and I also see Sagittarius could be relevant to you. I feel like you want to reach out to this person, Leo, but you feel like they're not going to hear you out. You feel like they're not going to accept your apology or accept your offer. So yeah, you're kind of keeping low, laying low, keeping to yourself, not really saying much at all. But you want to let bygones be bygones when it comes to the whatever this was that was said. Because I feel like I'm like cringing. I feel like this inner cringing, like someone said something to you and it really hurt you. And you're still having a hard time with getting over that. But it wasn't just so much their words, it was even their actions. You feel like you were used by this person. You felt like you were a situation or a thing of convenience for them. And I'm not calling you a thing. I'm not calling you an object, so please don't take it that way. But I do sense that there is some type of disharmony. Now, some of you could be feeling discouraged because maybe you did change your career and you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. You're not seeing that things are kind of picking up. So you feel like maybe you made the wrong decision, but this could absolutely be the case with love. You may not see that you do have options and that you're not really stuck. And this could also be with matters of the heart. You may have other options out there, but I feel like some of you are just not entertaining those options. Like I said, because you're very fixated on this one that you feel like there's this sense of things being unsettled. You feel like you want to reach out, but you feel like there's no way in the world that they will ever give you a second chance. But there could be a new beginning for some of you that could start cause for celebration. Could be, okay? Because I have the Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands here. So I feel like there's something here that may change. Ace of Spears. Yeah. I feel like that's air. Spears are air. So there could be an air sign, but then we see the flames around it, so that gives me fire and the color of the card. But I feel like spears, you throw spears. So that's like an air sign, could be an air sign. This Gemini keeps coming out here. And I also have the Queen of Swords. So yeah. I feel like you want to reach out to them, but you feel like they're going to be very guarded. You're on a break from this person, Leo, but you didn't want this separation to occur. You didn't want things to be the way that they are. Conflict. Definitely more confirmation of more conflict. Okay, and maybe you feel like if you reach out to them, they feel like your motive is wrong. Maybe you feel like your motive is to, if you were to reach out to them, in their mind, they would think that you're there just to argue with them. I feel like fate has probably blocked this path for you, or some type of blockage. I keep seeing references here to blockage. Now, whatever this is, it could even be with your colon, because I'm seeing that there's a need to eat more vegetables. Yeah, but there's this refusal to kind of change your diet, even though that you know that it would benefit you health-wise. Community. I do see you networking, or I do see that you have a support system, a community of people around you that want to see you succeed. I do see an opportunity here for forgiveness, reducing burdens, right? Utilizing your support system so that you don't feel alone and you don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself, Leo. You may not be feeling like your secrets are safe with some people, because I do feel like there could have been someone, it could have even been a friend or a family member that defeated, or that, goodness, what is the word I'm looking for? Broke your trust. I'll just put it that way. I do feel like this is forgiveness. Either you're forgiving someone or for cheating on you. I feel like there was a situation of temptation where they may have left you for someone else. But this could even be some type of self-forgiveness. I feel like this is also a week, Leo, of not allowing your judgment, your imagination to cloud your judgment. And yeah, there may be a need to be aware of who you trust. Okay, it could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. So yeah, I didn't see Taurus here, but now I do. Okay, I do see earth sign. Also seeing some, here, I was talking about depression, right? I see that some of you could be thinking the worst. get some help. I do see that there's a community of people around you, whether this is family members, friends. I feel like you do have a support group. I feel like some of you are really isolating yourselves from people because you're just really discouraged. But I do see that your surroundings will undergo a transition, okay? So I do see that some of you could be picking up and moving, changing locations possibly, traveling at a distance, or you have a desire to travel at a distance. Now, some of you could be undergoing a job loss. I do see that there are bright new prospects on the horizon. Okay, so I do feel like there's a change coming to your situation. But I'm saying be very meticulous and patient. Be very patient, especially if you're waiting for love to come in. Or I do see that there's an opportunity for a new beginning, whether or not you're turning over a new leaf with someone that you dealt with in the past, or there could be someone brand new coming in for you. I do see that unseen forces watch over you. Okay, so your angels, your spirit guides, God Almighty, they're watching over you. I also feel like some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Leo. Of course you're dealing with a Leo. But I feel like Scorpio is what I was reaching for. I do feel like you have become wiser as a result of everything. Or there's going to be a need to get grounded so that you can clearly see things from a different perspective than you did before. I feel like, see, we got skeleton and death. So I feel like there's an ending here. Okay, but there's a rebirth. I feel like there's some type of change or transition that's coming in. You've been very strong. You've been able to see your way through this situation, but I feel like some of you Leos are just very hurt. But with an ending comes a new beginning. I feel like there's a new cycle or turning over a new leaf. I'm also saying some of you Leos are not really taking good care of yourself, especially when it comes to your appearance. Okay, because you're just feeling very unhappy. But I feel like you are the best thing that ever happened to you. You may not be feeling it. You may not be seeing it. But yeah, again, I feel like some of you feel like a victim. You feel like it's not your fault. It's everyone else's fault but yours in this situation. Good things are about to happen. It may require you to stop talking to certain people, or this is because you stopped talking to someone in particular. Yeah, but like I said, some good things are about to happen. Okay, with the death card here, I feel like there's an ending to the old. You're putting old things to a rest. And here comes some newness. So let's go ahead and take a look at the energy of your cross watchers, Leo singles. Who is coming in for you? Yep, see that? You have some type of transformation coming into your life. Some type of new cycle. With the change of season, it's cycling in something new. So the overall energy of the cross watcher for Leo for the 4th week of September 2018. Retreat. So this could be that they've retreated. They retreated from you. They're with someone else is kind of what I'm seeing here. Maybe you told them to leave. Okay, you set boundaries for yourself, because boundaries doesn't only come up once, but it comes up twice in your reading. Maybe this person did set up a boundary toward you, because this could be completely opposite. It could be completely vice versa. What happened here? It could be that your cross watcher feels like a victim. But again, I see an opportunity for forgiveness. And no, forgiveness doesn't mean that you sweep things under the carpet. There may be an opportunity to heal things, to talk about things. Possibly. But let's see what's really going on here with the cross watcher. For Leo. Leo. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if the tables were completely turned here, and your cross watcher feels like a victim, they no longer want to feel like they have to look over their shoulder when it comes to being in a relationship. Okay, so they may be feeling a bit jaded when it comes to relationships at this time. Yeah, I feel like they're remembering the bad times, the conflict, the intense words that were spoken between the two of you. They're no longer wanting to be stressed out, because they feel like this relationship did stress them. Especially if the two of you had kids. I feel like some of you were arguing over the way that you raised your children. I feel like there's better times to come, okay, for you Leos, even with the cross watchers. Or they were waiting for someone else that was at a distance from them. Or they could be waiting for you to come toward them. Okay, I do sense that there was deception, whether this was on your part or theirs, but they're remembering those things, whether they were the ones that were lying or you. I do see something with your career as well, where you're mastering something and you're leaving behind what's comfortable and familiar toward you, but something, you're doing something that brings in more money, more abundance for you. Your cross watcher, they didn't want this relationship to end. They may be wanting to travel toward you or waiting for you to come to them, because I do see that maybe they want a reunion, or two storylines here. They left you for someone else to reunite with a third party. And that could be why they're not accepting your apology. Or they could be thinking that. That could be their initial reaction whenever they think about this. But I do see remorse, guilt, this feeling of crying over spilled milk, focusing on the things that just did not go right in the relationship. Could be what your cross watcher is thinking about. It could be having mixed emotions about going toward you, but overall kind of feeling like it's a waste of time and feeling like it's time to end that chapter altogether. But at the same time, like I said, mixed emotions. They feel like they're thinking about taking a leap of faith to come toward you, but they're kind of taking some time to evaluate their options. Let's see. Yeah, they're not single. I feel like, yeah, 9 times out of 10, this person reunited with someone else. And for some of you Leos, you have someone, you have a cross watcher that does feel regretful about the past and does want forgiveness and does want to reach out to you. And may want to work on this relationship and reestablish it. But right now, the two of you are not speaking. Okay, and they're very on guard of their emotions. They're feeling like it's time to be independent of you in this situation, especially if there was a situation here where one of you was financially dependent on the other one. They're ready to spread their wings and they're ready to leave behind the drama. Okay, they feel like they're tired of the player ways. And so they're kind of moving on. Leaving things in suspense, not really telling you much, not communicating to you how they feel or what's going on, but there's just no communication at all. Communication could be completely cut off here, but they're still feeling hurt, and they're still feeling some resentment about the past. But every now and then what comes up in their mind is that they think about you. They think there could be a chance still. But they go right back to the other side of that and saying, you know what? No, this person hurt me too much. I'm still hurting from the past. But they still love you. They still have love for you. And it's not just like surface love. This is like deep, intense love. But for others of you, they realize that they hurt you because they were in love with someone else. There could be a Sagittarius involved here. Yeah. So I feel like they need some rest. They need some time to think about what they want. And right beneath that is communication. So you could possibly get communication from someone after a period of, you know, quiet. And it could be a fire sign such as yourself. Yeah. And we got regret here. So for some of you Leos, like I said, 2 storylines. You may be dealing with someone that left you for someone else because they may have found that they were in love with someone else. Could be someone that they had kids with. And for others of you Leos, you have someone that feels regret and would like to reunite with you, but is really fixated and focused on all the bad times and what didn't go right. And is kind of a bit, you know, afraid of opening up, only to be let down again. And that could even be the case with you, Leo, to a certain extent. So yeah, Leo, I do see a change, a transition in job for some of you. Going after something that you're destined to do, but it's like you just need some type of clarity. Your spirit guides, I'm telling you, they're trying to speak out to you, Leo, but you may not hear them because of the state of mind that you might find yourself in. So let's see for the Leo singles. patience. And I do see an apology coming toward you. Or this could be you, Leo. If you know you need to apologize. And maybe you've been patient enough and maybe the time is now. Or maybe you just need to feel that you are safe to reach out to this person and that you're not going to have this backfire on you. Leo, singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What additional messages, Holy Spirit, do you have for Leo? Some of you are moving. I do see a new home for some of you. I do see pregnancy. So there could be news of pregnancy, or this could just be a mother and child situation, a co-parenting situation. I feel like some of you may have a child with someone. Spirit says, ask the universe and other people what you need. Okay, so I do see that your love life could definitely be changing and going in a new direction, a better direction. For some of you, you're moving on. You're leaving this alone. I see a new beginning with or without this person. It's just going to vary from person to person, from Leo to Leo. Okay. So let's get a few more, and then we'll pull an advice card for the Leo, single, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the Leo need to know for this week? Leo singles. What is going on with the Leo? Spirit guides, Holy Spirit, show me Leo. Religious factors. So as I stated to you in the beginning, there could be some type of difference between the two of you. Could be religious difference, spiritual upbringing, or there could be a difference in race here. Ethnicity. Yeah, see that? There are children here. And you did undergo some type of a separation. Now, some of you are separated from your children, and you may be going through it with your children. This may not even be a love situation. But this is the thing. You're completely aware, Leo, that this is the one for you. You know this. Your third eye is telling you, and then so is your crown chakra. So you know that this is the one for you, or at least you feel like it. And for some of you, there's this attraction, but there's also this law of attraction that's going to bring that if this person is meant to be in your life, that they will. Okay. That's what I see here. What's meant to be is meant to be, and whatever. Let me show you this. I'm just saying that God is in control in this situation. Okay? And I feel like some of you are wanting to go into business for yourself. Okay? But be patient with the process. Be patient. Yeah, I feel like when you met this person, Leo, or vice versa, there was this strong chemistry. You felt like this is the one for you. As soon as you met them, you were very drawn to them. See that? You are trying to do everything by yourself, right? I see that you do have a support system. Let your friends help you. You don't have to do everything by yourself, okay? Because I feel that you feel very stressed, very put upon, and you feel like you're not in control of your life. You may need some help. But I do see that divine timing is at hand in your love life. So be patient, okay? You may regret some decisions. You may regret the way that things ended, and that may be the or could be the case with your cross watcher. Okay? But I do feel like something here changes. I do see that your spirit guides, God, the angels are watching over you. But there is the emphasis here is to be patient, especially when there's something here that is blocked for you. You feel like there was a path that was blocked. Sometimes those obstacles are put there to block you because it's not yet time. And if you had gone down that road or dealt with that situation, the outcome could have been far worse. So everything happens for a reason, Leo, is what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and pull the advice card for the Leo single, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 4th week of September. I saw a card here talking about compassion. Leo, single, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the 4th week of September. Fourth week of September. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. And then I'm seeing another card here talking about courage. Now, clearing your space could definitely mean clearing your head space, clearing your mind, okay? Spirit is saying this is a time of clearing. Bringing in this new, the ringing in of this new season brings in an opportunity to clear your mind. Clear your life of people that no longer serve you, people that have hurt you, people that, you know, everyone makes mistakes, but there's a clear line here between, you know, being a doormat and someone having made a mistake. So here's an opportunity to decipher which is, you know, what is it? Do you allow this person in your life, or people or situations or a job in your life that no longer serves you? Or is it time to completely clear your space? But this is also your literal space, because like I said, some of you could definitely be moving, okay? So there's a need to obviously clear your space. And yeah, finding things that make you happy, getting back to yourself. But I feel like this is more so your head space. Could be your literal living space though, of course. It's a general reading. So Leos, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link below is in the description box. Take good care, Leos, and I mean it. Take good care of yourself, because I'm seeing a lack of self-care here. I'm seeing a pity party. And I don't mean that in a demeaning way. We all go through things in life, but Spirit is saying, pick yourself out of that pity party. Give yourself a certain amount of time to stay in that pity party, but don't stay there always. It's not a healthy or happy place to be permanently, you know? Take care, Leos. I will see you next week. Hopefully we have some lighter news for you, but this wasn't really that bad. Okay? You're going through some things, but it looks like you're working through it. And hopefully next week will bring some, you know, pretty solid news.